Get ready for an adrenaline rush like no other. In this video, we're diving into 10 hidden action movie gems that you absolutely can't afford to miss. From mind-blowing fight scenes to jaw-dropping stunts, these flicks have flown under the radar until now. So grab your popcorn and buckle up, because we're about to unleash some of the most thrilling films you've never seen. Let's get started. Hong Kong is under siege. A ruthless criminal mastermind takes an entire tunnel hostage, wiring it with 1,000 kilograms of explosives. Only one man stands in his way, a top-tier bomb disposal expert who once infiltrated the gang and put their leader's brother behind bars. Now, the villain wants revenge, and the stakes couldn't be higher. With time running out, explosions rocking the city, and innocent lives hanging by a thread, our hero faces an impossible choice: stop the madman, or watch everything go up in flames. Packed with white-knuckle action, nerve-wracking tension, and mind-blowing stunts, this explosive thriller delivers non-stop adrenaline until the final second. If you love high-stakes, heart-pounding action, this is a must-watch.
They're called hard targets for a reason.
A former fighter, haunted by his past, is promised one last big payday. But when he arrives, he realizes he's not here to fight. He's the prey in a brutal human hunt. Dropped into the jungle with nothing but a head start, he's being tracked by ruthless hunters armed to the teeth. But they picked the wrong man. Using his combat skills and the unforgiving terrain, he turns the tables, picking them off one by one. Explosive fights, deadly traps, and non-stop action make this a brutal battle for survival.
Going after powerful people was a dangerous business.
A man's world is shattered when a life-saving drug is suddenly pulled from the market, leading to his wife's death. Fueled by grief, he embarks on a relentless mission to bring down the corrupt pharmaceutical company responsible. But it's not just about exposing the truth. He's also determined to protect his daughter from the deadly forces closing in on them. As he digs deeper, the stakes get higher, with betrayal and danger lurking around every corner. Intense action, shocking twists, and emotional moments keep you hooked from start to finish. This is a thrilling, high-stakes story about justice, love, and the lengths a father will go to for his family. If you crave suspense with heart-pounding action, this one's a must-watch. A former Black Ops soldier, now living a quiet life, is dragged back into his deadly past when a group of assassins targets him. But it's not just about him anymore. His niece is kidnapped, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Fueled by rage and a desire for revenge, he fights back, taking on wave after wave of mercenaries in brutal, close-quarters combat. With intense, fast-paced fight sequences and expertly choreographed action, he uses everything from knives to shovels to survive. As the blood spills and the body count rises, it becomes a battle of wits and skill. If you're looking for an adrenaline-pumping, action-packed ride with heart-stopping fight scenes, this film delivers everything you crave. On Finland's Independence Day, chaos erupts when a group of terrorists storm the presidential palace, taking the nation's leadership hostage. What follows is a high-stakes battle between a seasoned security officer and a ruthless group with a dangerous agenda. The officer, thrown into the role of negotiator, must navigate the terrorists' demands while trying to uncover their true plan, one that could destabilize the entire region. As tensions rise and the clock ticks down, every decision could mean the difference between life and death. With intense action, sharp twists, and a pulse-pounding storyline, this film delivers a gripping thriller that keeps you on the edge of your seat. If you love fast-paced, high-octane action, this is a must-watch.
Si un jour tu as besoin de moi, je serai là pour toi.
A former French Special Forces soldier, now living in isolation, is hired to protect a mother and her daughter visiting from the Middle East. But as he watches over them, Elaz begins to suspect that not everything is as it seems. His paranoia escalates when he realizes that the security team around him may not be as trustworthy as they appear. When an unexpected attack strikes, Elaz is forced to confront his violent past while protecting the family at all costs. With every step, the tension builds, and what starts as a simple job turns into a high-stakes battle for survival. Packed with intense action and gripping suspense, this film will have you on the edge of your seat until the very end. A deadly assassin, trained from a young age, seeks revenge for the brutal murder of her family. After a blood-soaked mission, she's captured but offered a chance at freedom if she agrees to work as an undercover agent. Taking on a new identity, she begins a life as a theater actress, eventually marrying and having a daughter. But her violent past is never far behind, and soon she's forced to confront it in a series of explosive, heart-stopping showdowns. This film delivers intense, jaw-dropping action with stunning fight choreography that keeps you on the edge of your seat. The storyline is packed with twists as the protagonist fights for redemption and survival. If you love high-octane thrillers, this one's a must-watch.
Searched, and I searched with them. They all found, and I found with them. And on this very fine morning,
set during the Mongol invasion of 1238, a legendary warrior embarks on a brutal quest for vengeance after his village is destroyed. As the Mongol forces sweep through Kievan Rus, the hero must fight against overwhelming odds to protect his people. With intense battle sequences and high-stakes action, this film is a gripping tale of resilience and heroism. The warrior's determination drives him forward, facing countless enemies and impossible situations in a brutal, war-torn world. With a stirring musical score, the film immerses you in a time of bloodshed and honor. If you're a fan of epic historical action films, Furious delivers the intensity and drama that keeps you hooked from start to finish. In Project Wolf Hunting, a group of notorious criminals is being transported from Manila to Busan aboard a cargo ship, but things take a deadly turn when they start a violent riot. As chaos erupts, the heavily armed police officers on board must fight not only the dangerous prisoners, but also confront a horrific unseen threat lurking in the ship's depths. What begins as a high-stakes hostage situation quickly turns into a brutal fight for survival, as the officers struggle to regain control. With heart-pounding action and a chilling horror element, this South Korean film keeps you on the edge of your seat. If you're into intense action and thrilling survival stories, this one will definitely leave you breathless.
Brain damage! You wanna kill somebody?
take this. He tries to come up those stairs. You shoot him.
In Standoff, the troubled war veteran, haunted by his past, finds himself caught in a deadly situation when a young girl witnesses a brutal murder. The cold-blooded assassin responsible for the killing soon arrives at the veteran's remote home, forcing a high-stakes standoff. Trapped and outgunned, the veteran and the girl must rely on their wits to survive. With only a single shotgun shell and the odds stacked against them, the tension builds as they fight to outsmart a relentless killer. This intense thriller is a masterclass in suspense, as the characters battle both the physical and psychological toll of their harrowing predicament. If you're looking for edge-of-your-seat action, Standoff is a must-watch.